What is going down, motherfuckers? Hello, motherfucker. Oh, seriously, what's happening, people? How you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Anybody? I don't even know if anybody's watching right now. A couple people watching, I think. That's cool. I love it when people watch. Wow. We got bird flu and mute. Magog! He wants to ass rape me with his evilness. Evil ass rape. It's amazing. Evil ass rape. Magog, you want to join me and just shoot the shit? I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do. That's the reason I went live. I'm bored. I'm fucking bored, so I went live. This is this is this is my life. I'm a very sad person. Very depressed. I need drugs and more drugs. Drugs and more drugs. That is what I need. What the fuck is this shit? I can't even. Oh, there we go. There we go. Trying to share this thing here on the social, unsocial networking. There we go. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll send you a link. Give me a second. I ain't got nothing else to do. It's medication. McGurg. Let me find your name here. McGurg. There you go. There's McGurg. Send him a fucking link. Boom! I just did it. We should just get a bunch of fucking YouTubers on here. Just have, what the fuck is, we need Sofane and Pat on here and other people. We just need all other, just a bunch of fucking random YouTubers do it. Make this like the most watched random stream of all time with 10 people. What's up, Oculus? Oh, shit. You demand proof of life of K3. He's here. Oh, what's up, dude?
What's going on, buddy?
Shit, I don't know. I'm so bored and high. I got K3 here, man.
That's exciting.
They asked for proof of life of my little African American friend. So there he is, folks. He's alive. I put my dick, I lay my dick right there and I close it.
Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
Whatever drowns your goat.
Oh. That too.
So
what's going on?
Nothing. Really, yeah. That's the reason I went live. There was nothing going on whatsoever.
Yeah, it's an odd Saturday. Not many people are streaming, or at least people I'm subscribed to, and I'll probably do a show a little later because I was bored too because I just finished some artwork, and I was like, yeah. So I just hit up Sofane on Twitter. And was like, you want to come on a show and talk cameras and shit? Because he's all into the production stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll probably do that later on with him.
He's a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. Politipod was just streaming a minute ago, and he had Justin Wang on. So I was listening to that.
I'm such an idiot. I don't know either one of those people.
Well, Politipod, he's got a pretty small channel, but he's a cool dude. He does live streams. But Justin Wang's got like 250,000 subs, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's like he does these really great videos where he like solves Reddit mysteries and shit like that. Like that shit's it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Wang's a cool dude.
Oh.
Yep. I just finished some artwork and put it on a t-shirt for sale. It's my first shirt design I've done in a year.
I seen that cushion that you had. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I did this whole like 8-bit characters, video game characters.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
So it's the first side quest gear.
Side quest. That's pretty cool. That was a great idea you had with that.
I appreciate it.
That was really original. I like that. Nobody does that shit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I try to think outside the box when it comes to the internet.
I like to fuck the box.
Well, yeah.
I just put my dick in the box and watch everybody scream and flag me. I still ain't got my channel back, dude. This was crazy. It was supposed to be back Tuesday, and it still ain't back. My main channel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm irritated as fuck about that.
Dude, that's been happening way too much.
I can upload videos, I just can't stream on it. And I hadn't been able to do it for 3 months, and I was supposed to be able to get it back Tuesday, and it just didn't happen. I don't know what's going on.
Time to send an email.
Yeah, I already did. No response.
Yeah, of course.
That's YouTube for you, man.
That's why I'm trying to help BitChute grow. You know, it's good to have a backup channel, but I don't think people are going to make the move to BitChute unless creators actually start doing original content over there and not just mirroring their YouTube videos, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's what I said the other day about, I think there's sites out there that could compete, but there's going to have to be content creators are going to have to create content there.
Yeah, exclusive content, not some shit they can see on YouTube first.
Exactly.
You know, like right now, a lot of people are just using BitChute as a backup for their YouTube. So every time they upload, it gets auto-uploaded to BitChute, which is a nice feature.
Yeah.
But what's the fucking point of that if, you know, if the audience is going to watch it on YouTube first, they're never going to go to BitChute. But if creators start creating exclusive BitChute content, then people will have to go to BitChute just to see that. And then the links to those videos can be shared, and anytime somebody plays them on other social media, they'll get a view, and it'll just help them grow. They just hit 300,000 unique users. So that's a pretty big step.
Yeah, it is. I'm on there. I really haven't done anything with it yet.
Well, that's because you live stream, so they don't have live stream yet.
Well, I do videos. I actually stopped doing videos for a while when I really got into the live streaming, but I'm about to start getting back into videos. I actually got a video I'm going to be uploading Monday. It's a Pimpmunk video, so yeah,
right,
yeah. Pimpmunk is a character I do. It's a weird little character, but yeah. So she's got a crush on some dude on YouTube, so she's gonna do a video. But yeah, what's up, Bunny? How you doing, baby? I see you in there, Gage. How y'all doing? This is a random stream, and I seen my guy asked me want to come on. He joined. We just sit here talking shit. Hope y'all doing good today.
Yeah, fucking thunderstorms have put off the work.
Oh yeah,
been getting a lot of thunderstorms, so the guy that's clearing my land has had to take breaks and shit. So
y'all got hit pretty hard last week too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it was like almost every day last week.
Yeah. Well, all the storms that y'all were getting, we were supposed to get, but they went south of me, and I was like lucky because there were some serious tornadoes and shit in them storms.
Oh yeah, we got shit hammered pretty hard.
Yeah.
Today's nice though.
My sister lives in Hot Springs.
All right, yeah, that's about 2 hours away from where I live.
Yeah, I got a bunch of friends that live in Arkansas. I need to get up there one day.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
You gotta, once I have the studio built and I got my gun range and my back porch built so I can grill and all that stuff, you come on out, man, have a beer with me.
Fuck yeah, dude. I do that. I like beers. I like beers.
I just been meeting up with some fans the past 2 weeks. Like couple patrons have been passing through Arkansas on trips and stuff, and we're like, "Can we meet you?" So I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So a couple of guys I met up at Waffle House, you know, because they were passing through in the middle of the night. There's nothing else open, you know.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Most of the people that watch my shit are like up East Coast or West Coast. So that's why I take these trips. Like now, September, I'm going to Texas, and we're gonna have a little small Pimpmunk gathering there. Yeah, at this restaurant, this big restaurant called the Big Texan. It's actually the restaurant they shot Pulp Fiction in, the Jackrabbit Slims. It's that
Oh yeah.
restaurant. Yeah. So we're gonna have a little meet up there, and I'm gonna hang with fans over the weekend and do strip clubs and stuff like that with them.
Yep. I mean, I don't mind doing stuff like that now and again, but mostly I imagine when fans and other YouTubers come to visit Arkansas to film for
Yeah.
the sitcom and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
there ain't gonna be much strip clubbing and stuff like that. I'm more of a chill out on the back porch drinking a beer kind of guy, you know.
Yeah, I'm mixed, dude. I really am. I like to get out there, but I also like to do that. It just depends on the mood. It really is. But this is kind of planned because the hot chick that comes in my chat and she's a fan. She's on here a lot too. Luna, uh, she wants to go to a strip club with me, and so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And we got
Like I
Marshall
said,
Manson.
I'm not close to the idea. It's just
Yeah,
that shit kind of sucks here in Arkansas. Like I'll do it in other states, but strip clubs in Arkansas suck.
Oh yeah, dude. Around here, there's not a lot of great strip clubs. Memphis has one called the Pink Pony. It's pretty okay. But other than that, I'm not too far from Memphis, so that's where I go when I want to really have some fun.
I'd rather have like a private party. See, that's the whole point of living out in the country on 12 acres of land. Like maybe I get a fucking stripper pole in my fucking studio. You ain't got to have rules and shit. Like in Arkansas, they're not even about allowed to be naked in strip clubs. Like
All right.
they're only allowed to be topless up on stage. Like when you get a lap dance, they have to wear a bikini.
Yeah. There's a little
'Cause
club.
we're in the Bible Belt.
Yeah, there's a little club not too far from here that does that. But you go to the VIP room, it's different.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but
that hush hush on the QT type of shit.
yeah, but there is no champagne in the champagne room though. Yeah, there's no champagne, but there is a lot of pussy. Uh, yeah, I like going to them because I actually see. I'm a weird dude, right? I like to go to very janky, skanky ass strip clubs, like where the strippers shouldn't really be strippers.
Right.
That's weird. I like them, I want them like be up there, like cigarette hanging from their mouth, goddamn, you know, titties hanging to the knees. I don't know why. I'm just weird. I just like to see weird shit like that.
That's a that's a new one on me. I've never really heard that one.
I want to have to push the chick up on the stage, but in a wheelchair.
Yeah, you heard it here, folks. Pimpmunk prefers his strippers with C-section scars.
Hell yes, C-section. I don't give a fuck. She has to stick that little thing to her throat, tie like this right here. I don't care. I want fucking peg legs. I like this shit.
Right.
Yeah. The jankier, the better. Oh, fuck yeah. So what's up, Stan? I see you in there. Bob, how you doing, Bob Bago? You weird little fucker. Gage is in the house. I love me some knee titties. Yeah. Knee titties are awesome, dude. Fucking tits with shoe marks on them. Is your stage wheelchair accessible? Yeah, that's what you should be. But anyways, yes, I've had a weird week. I finally got to the doctor, man. I've been sick, and I have to take a lot of medications because I got some health issues, and I've been without my medicines for a while, and I've been without my blood pressure medicines and my leg pain medicines, and
Right.
so I've been fucking miserable. And about a week and a half to 2 weeks there, no medicines, and I barely got through the morning shows. I really leaned on my buddy Red Eye to help me out, and I was ending the shows early because of it. I didn't tell nobody, but yeah, it was fucking miserable. But I got to the doctor; they finally got my meds and stuff, so I'm feeling a lot better.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
So what makes you something? As far as like, because you met a lot of YouTubers like I have, I've met a lot of different YouTubers and popular people. And do you find the most of them that you meet are they live up to your expectations or don't live up to your expectations?
Yeah, I mean, the ones that you meet. Are you talking about like meeting in like person?
Or just behind the scenes talking, on the phones or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'd say about 90% of them are just cool people. They're
Yeah.
a lot of YouTubers are like introverted. You know,
Yes.
so like this is their social. This is what they do for their social lives.
Mm-hmm.
Like meeting up in person, you can tell which YouTubers like are extroverted and introverted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, outside of like meeting a few assholes that I didn't really get along with, so I don't talk to,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's been cool, man. Like our little corner of YouTube is not that bad.
No.
I don't like it when people fucking, go at each other and shit all the time. It's like, dude, we're all doing the same thing,
Exactly. Exactly. Me and you are like a lot alike on this part, but I agree with you. Most of the people I've met, I would say I only actually met one or two that kind of let me down a little bit, that kind of wasn't what I thought they were. But
Right.
you are right. Most of the YouTubers that I've met like in person, you can tell that a lot of them are very socially awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I'm not socially awkward. I'm a loud, fucking obnoxious asshole here and there. I'm just me. And I find it, I used to be a socially awkward, but I worked on that shit. But most of them are not as bold and boastful as they are in their videos, and of course, and that's what pisses me off about people who get mad. Because I've heard people say, "Well, he didn't, he wasn't as nice. Well, what did he do? Anything rude or mean? No. Well, maybe he just is socially awkward. Maybe just he's a little bit quieter than you thought."
Yeah, and it's big time different. Like VidCon was different too, because like when you meet people in real life, some of the shit that happens on the internet just kind of goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really is like interesting psychologically. Like the internet, people take it so fucking seriously, but
Yeah.
like how many people still like fucking hate like Jeff Holiday and Wizard of Cause because of what happened back with the Kraut and T server.
Yes.
And so they like lost a lot of subscribers, lost a lot of respect in the community, even though I think that was just kind of a fucked up situation they got dragged into. But once you meet them in real life, you just realize they're fucking cool dudes. I mean, it's not that the internet should not affect our real life as much as it does.
Now Jeff is and Wizard Nick, he's awesome too. But Jeff is very cool, and I'll be the first one to tell you this. I mean, okay, this is even before the Crowd and Tea situation.
Right.
I did not like Jeff. I said it publicly. I don't think I like Jeff Holiday, but I was wrong.
Yeah,
because he wasn't what I thought he was. I had it in my mind he was an asshole. Because I didn't give it time to think, and I just said, but when I met the guy, the first thing he does, he comes up to me and hugs me. He says, I'm a fan of yours. He wants me to drink. He wanted me to drink tequila from his pickle.
You're right.
And I started talking to him, and he's actually a very gentleman-like person, and then you can't help but like him. I mean,
right.
I like, and if the whole Crowd T situation. Crowd is a fucking asshole for what he did. He's an asshole. Crowd actually revealed his face for the first time on one of my streams.
Right.
I didn't know Crowd. That was the first time I've ever met Crowd. It was on a New Year's Eve stream. He came on because he knew somebody was on my stream. I didn't even know him. I never watched his videos. I knew who he was. I just didn't know him. And
right.
Honestly, I didn't like him when he came on my stream. I told somebody privately that I thought he was a bit of a prick. Then comes out he was a bit of a prick.
Right.
But the whole situation, there was a few people that were doing some dirty shit. Jeff really wasn't doing dirty shit. He just got caught up in some dirty shit.
Yeah, I mean his biggest mistake was he thought Kraut was a friend, and so he came to his defense. And then when and so he kind of he kind of was like, you know, I didn't have anything to do with the server and all this and that. And then screenshots came out of him actually talking in the server. So he got kind of caught in a little bit of a lie, but he came out and apologized for that. He didn't dox anybody. He lied about being in the server. And it's like, okay, he lied to try to protect a friend and not take sides. I you know, once he made the apology video, I forgave him. You know,
and the thing about it is, we've okay, he fucked up. How long are you gonna beat that horse, right? I mean, how long are you gonna, like, when Jacqueline Glenn back in the day did the whole plagiarizing thing? She did it. It's obvious she did it, but people beat that fucking dead horse. There was no more horse left. Okay, it's time to leave it alone. You know, it's just, you know, people still trying to bring that shit up. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, it's like, you know, because the internet affords you anonymity, people get a holier than thou attitude a lot of times. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing, because people are entitled to their opinions, free speech and all that. But man, how many people fucking went after Jeff for what he did and fucking nailed him to the wall and called him Doc's Holiday and all this and that? Have any of them people ever lied?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who hasn't lied once or twice in their life, if not more, you know, like to protect a family member or to protect a friend or whatever, you know? It's like, Jesus, like, fucking talk about throwing rocks in a glass house, you know?
Yeah. And like I said, I've said this before, there's things that I've done that I've never talked about that people going to look bad upon. I know this, you know, everybody's got skeletons. They've done a little something wrong. I don't need, and here's the one thing that pisses me off, and maybe you look at it different a lot. I can't, look, I like a lot of YouTubers, I get, but I never have that connection with, like, just watching their videos to where if they do something bad, I feel like I need an apology. I've never felt that way. I never felt like I needed an apology from Jeff or Jacqueline. I'm not that connected to them. You know, I never understood, like, you know, I remember I said something one night and somebody said, you should apologize to us for that. I'm like, no, I shouldn't. I didn't do nothing to you personally.
Right.
Fuck you.
You know, I mean, that's the internet too. I mean, luckily, yeah, people do go back to things, but usually when something happens, it takes about a week before it's forgotten.
Yeah.
You know, like, shit moves quick.
It does. Know? And the dog piling, dude, it's what gets me. It's like when somebody does something wrong, everybody gets on them. And then I start to feel sorry for the people, even if they did do something wrong, because nobody deserves that much fucking heat.
Yeah, that's why I stopped putting links to my, you know, like, I do these response videos, and don't get me wrong, I'm doing it because it's, you know, I bring entertainment, so I'm an insult comedian and I'm doing my thing and my fans love it. Yeah. But I've stopped putting links to the videos I do responses to, because I've noticed my fans, even though I've said multiple times, don't go over to their original video and fucking spam their chat, flag their videos. Like, I don't condone that. Like, I'm doing my job. It's your job to just listen and be entertained and move on with your life. But I had to stop putting links to the original videos in my response videos, because people would go over regardless of that, and they'd go over there and just spam their fucking chat, the you know, the comment section and stuff, and it's just like, really dogpile these people, and it's like, you're not helping the cause when you do that. You know, everything they say about shitlords on the internet and trolls and all this and that and bullying, you're just giving them ammunition, you know. Exactly. We're never gonna win the internet culture war if people keep going and spamming chats and stuff. You know.
Exactly. I've never liked that shit. Like, I've seen some YouTubers do raids, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing that for? That is shitty. Now, I've seen good raids, like, people go and, like, you know, I've seen YouTubers say, hey, go over here and raid your channel and give them likes and good comments. That's cool. But when you tell them to raid somebody and do, you know, like, trolling shit, that's not good.
Yeah, you know, like Weibo Jones just, you know, she plays the thief on SideQuest.
Mm-hmm.
She just tweeted out a screenshot of a guy in her comment section. I guess she did a video he didn't like very much. And he was all like, if she doesn't answer me, we're gonna destroy this channel and leave no survivors and all this shit. And it's like, what a fucking dick.
Oh, dude, I've got just one guy. He goes to 4chan and leaves my links, and they come and raid my shit. They do it all the time, but they haven't done that lately. But they used to do it all the fucking time, and it's crazy, dude. They literally trying to destroy your channel. But just keep on going. That's what I suggest people do. Don't give in to them. They'll eventually get tired of it. That's what I do. Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous how people want to do that. Like, I said something you don't like, so you're going to try to destroy the channel. That's just fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why a lot of YouTubers still link the original articles or the original videos because they're trying to be in journalism, journalistic integrity and stuff. It's like, here's where I got my sources. And I get that. I totally get that. But I made the conscious decision to not post the original link. That being said, it's not like the videos I do responses on are that hard to find.
Exactly. But you just, you don't want to add to it. And that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't have a problem with it at all.
I guess maybe some people will search for it, but I think if there's not a link to click on, most people won't bother.
Yeah. I used to, when I did a lot of reaction videos, I never really, unless I just felt that it needed to be seen, I usually wouldn't put links either because of that situation. Because back in the day, for a moment there, I was kind of red hot and had a lot of viewers, and then YouTube's fucked me over and this is like the second time I've been on 3-month suspensions, and I've heard every time you get flagged, it's harder to get notifications working too. So I don't know if that's true or not, but.
It's so weird. Like I don't understand why all these people I know are getting flagged and everything. And the worst I've ever gotten is demonetization. And I think it's because I'm an actual character. Like when it goes to like one of these trusted flaggers or whatever, they start my video and within the first 5 seconds, they're like, okay, whatever, like it's hard to take me seriously, You
haven't made a lot of enemies.
Right.
And see, I did, man. When I first got a little popularity and I was doing my videos, I was very controversial. I said a lot of shit to piss a lot of folks off. And so I got on, and so they flag every fucking video. Now, here's the deal. Getting people flagging your videos doesn't mean you're going to act, automatically YouTube's going to agree with the flag and do it. They flag a YouTuber. It
does make them check it out, though. They send it to their... They send it to one of their trusted flaggers.
Exactly. And that's what happens. See, I've got a couple people that flag just about every video I do. And that's with a lot of other YouTubers. So, and like you said, you do a character thing, so you haven't really made a lot of enemies. I've made a lot of enemies. But you'll get enemies. If Brett Keane ever comes across your videos, he'll start flagging you. Because he's a fucking weird son of a bitch. He hates me, and you're now kind of connected with Drunken Peasants because you've been on the show a couple times, and Brett Keane hates the Drunken Peasants. So yeah,
but the only times I've been on the Drunken Peasants, it's been on their alternate channel because they got streaming suspended for 90 days.
Yeah, they did. We did. It's crazy. I haven't. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been on DP. Ben had a surgery yesterday. He's a hernia surgery.
Yeah, I was on their. I was on the first hour of their 6-hour stream.
Yeah, I couldn't make it because I was real sick. I was supposed to be on there, but I was sick.
Yep, it's all right, man.
Yeah, it happens. But I'm just trying. Here lately, I've got this what happened at the beginning of the year? I kind of redid myself. I said I was I may say some controversial jokes and shit like that, but fuck all this drama between me and other YouTubers. I'm not getting involved in drama. I'm trying to be a more positive, just goofy son of a bitch. That's what I want. That's what I want to be. I want to be the goofy comedian, fat, funny guy. That's what I want to be. And I don't. And it's paying off a little bit because I'm getting back in the thing. And now once my channel, I get fully back on my channel. The Morning Wood's going to be it's going to be that show's going to be on the Morning Wood, and it's going to be my regular videos. This channel is just random streams or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. This is going to be my fuck off channel.
Good
this
for
is
you.
What, yeah.
That's what my my Magog of Morse Car live streams channel is. I mean, I don't anything I do in character I do on the main channel, including side quest. But on the live stream channel, I fucking do all my out of character stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's something I want to try. I've got a few ideas for some characters, and I got the Pimpmunk character that's pretty. See, that's one of those videos that got me strike down a couple months ago was the Pimpmunk, but she's like a really horny, weird chick.
Right.
And, yeah. And she likes
I get a fucking weird ones, man. I get a few weird ones.
Well, this is a character that I do, Pimpmunk. What it is, I act like a very weird, horny, maybe she's tranny, maybe she's a real girl, who knows. I usually do it about the other YouTubers, but it's not insulting the other YouTuber. It's just acting like I'm sexually attracted to them.
All right.
Yeah. And one of them got me struck down, and the YouTuber loved the video. That's what's crazy. It was Jacqueline Glenn. I act like I wanted to have lesbian sex with Jacqueline Glenn. Jacqueline loved the video, but YouTube found it as bullying and gave me a strike.
Yeah, because they can't tell the difference between satire and comedy and fucking real harassment, you know.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. And then it's people are stupid, dude. Because I did a video called Trump is Jesus, where I act like this redneck character, had banjo music and American flag in the background. At the end of the video had bloopers of me fucking up.
Right.
But yet this website called World Hip Hop Report, not World Star Hip Hop, but World Hip Hop Report, got a hold of the video and was talking shit and put it on their Facebook page, and it went viral. And people were like, "This racist motherfucker," and I'm like, "You people are idiots." Just watch the whole video, and you can see it's satire.
Right. Yeah. No, man. I just the subtleties of comedy. That's why the ideological left is slowly, in my opinion, destroying comedy. You know, because everybody's going to walk on eggshells, according to these people.
Yeah. Comedy is it's a weird place right now. It's in a weird place. I think about like some of the great comedians, Lenny Bruce, George Carlin, Richard Pryor. Would they have made it in today's world?
Fuck no, man.
And
hell, some of the comedians that are like that switched sides and became all like radical fucking ideologues. Yeah. Even they have. You go back in time and you look at their older stuff, and they were edgy. You know, I was like talking about that. Like Sarah Silverman is one of those that was like, she's on her high horse, and you know, all this like anti-Republican, anti-Trump, fucking everybody's Nazis. You know, she even had that tweet where she mistook construction markings on the sidewalk as swastikas.
No, that's
and everybody like made fun of her, right?
Yeah.
And now she's like one of the protected female comedians of the left, and she came out and talked all this shit about how, you know, she didn't get paid. She didn't get paid because she was a woman at this club, and then the club owner was like, "No, I didn't pay you a lot because you were a fill-in. Yeah, like you weren't scheduled to perform that night. You fucking filled the space. You did 10 minutes on stage. You're lucky I gave you what I gave you, you know? Like it had nothing to do with you being a woman." And so she hopped on the whole feminism, you know, everybody hates women bandwagon, and everybody's a racist and all this and that. But I remember a stand-up special. I'd like to find a clip of it and post it up just to show the difference between Sarah Silverman then and now. Back in like 2006 or something, I was watching a Sarah Silverman stand-up back before she was getting into movies and stuff. And one of her jokes was, "I'm not saying Mexicans are dirty, but I gave a Mexican a blowjob and got diarrhea." And I thought that was hilarious.
It's a good joke.
That's a good joke. But if anybody were to see that now, she'd get crucified. That's racist, you know? And oh my God, stereotyping Mexicans as dirty people, you know? And like, that's what we're starting to see happen a lot. You know, you're looking at like, you know, what happened with Dan Harmon, you know, and James Gunn, you know, these guys are like
Yeah.
hardcore leftists now, but back in the day they were cracking pedophile jokes and doing weird fucking shit.
Yeah.
And now people are finding that shit and they're losing their fucking jobs and stuff. And it's like, I don't think anybody should ever lose their job off of something on Twitter.
No, exactly.
Twitter should not have that kind of power over our lives. But at the same time, I don't feel sorry for those pricks because what comes around goes around. They were advocating for people to get kicked off and shadow banned and people getting fired and stuff for saying some shit in a tweet, you know, and now it's happening to them and they're all boo hoo, boo hoo. Now I can disagree that they should be fired. They shouldn't be fired over a tweet. But at the same time, I ain't going to fucking shed no tear over you, you know?
Yeah, they're starting to eat each other alive. That's what's crazy, man. They're turning on each other now. It's just crazy.
Yeah, well, the SJW, like feminism, like radical feminism, radical ideological left, they eat their own all the time, and slowly it's like it's a movement that's collapsing under the weight of its own gravity, like a fucking star, you know, like a collapsing star, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's absolutely nuts. Man, like I said, I just think about all these great comedians who've made these edgy fucking jokes, and like it's comedy is a different beast. It goes after these things, and a lot of times, what's really crazy is they're making jokes to make racism look stupid, and then yet people want to call them racist. They're making I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They're making a nigger joke to make people who hate niggers.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, man. You know, and then they're bringing it on themselves because they won't stop.
Yeah.
They won't stop cutting interviews up to fit their narrative and make people look like, you know, racist assholes and Nazis. And, you know, like that's why internet is blowing up. I mean, people like these long form like podcasts because they actually get everything in context. It's in context. It's uncut. It's, you know, like that's why Joe Rogan is probably the most popular podcast in the world. And
he's fucking awesome, too. He does such a great job.
Yeah. And it's just like, hello, like there's a reason people like that shit. Like people are getting fucking tired of mainstream media because they'll like get somebody in, do like a 45-minute, hour-long interview, cut it down to 5 minutes.
Oh,
and just show like, you know, and then they'll misedit it. Like I just watched the Jim Jeffries interview with the dude from Diversity in Comics, and they made him look like a racist Nazi asshole.
And yeah, and he's actually going lefty in his comedy a lot lately too.
Yeah, but you turn around and look at the original footage, the uncut footage, and it's completely different.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just and nobody and the thing about it is though is mainstream media. It's all of them. It's not everybody wants to point fingers at one organization, Fox News, CNN. No, it's all of them. They're all doing it.
Yeah, of course.
It's just, it's scary. And now YouTube is giving all that a big hunk of money to those organizations.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off too. It's like they're giving money to promote mainstream media. It's like, no, maybe they should pay you.
Exactly.
You know what the fuck?
You know, because I remember back in the day, you could go on YouTube, look at a CNN video, Fox News video. They maybe have each video maybe have a few hundred views. Now they have thousands of views, and the small independent news YouTuber has the hundreds of views. But back in the day, they had the thousands of views because YouTube is pushing the mainstream now, and not the smaller guy.
Even but with pushing the mainstream, like people, there are YouTubers that are like blowing mainstream media out of the water.
Yeah.
Like you look at like people like Styx Hexenhammer and, you know, people like that talk politics and talk about the news and stuff. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views. You go over to like a Fox News or a CNN clip, it'll be like 5,000 views.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. But Styx was doing it before this weird shit started happening. And so he's got his crowd built. A new independent YouTuber is trying to do it. I don't think can make it.
Yeah, it's tough to break into this business. I mean, even for like somebody like me who's been, very thankful that I've been massively successful since I started.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because I came up with something that was truly unique. But
Yeah.
um outside of, things like that, I mean, even though I've been very successful, there's not a lot of room to grow on this platform anymore. It's a tough business.
No, it's hard. It's hard, especially if you get like like you said, you came up with something very creative, something different, so people got a hold of it, and that's still hard to do. I mean, there's always a little luck in it. It's hard, but I suggest people still do it because you push your art, man, push your art.
Yeah, I mean, I'm growing at the rate that I need to grow. Don't get me wrong, I wanted to be much higher as far as like sub count and view count by now than I am, but I can't complain at all.
No, you're
Um,
doing well. You're doing actually quite well. Actually, better than most do. Most have to do it for a while before they get the numbers you're getting. Like now, I don't get no numbers, man. I mean, I suck for a while there, dude. I was kicking ass. I mean, I would have 100 people waiting on me to do a stream. Back in the day, now it's not happening because nobody's getting notifications or nothing like that. So it's weird.
right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I say good on you, man, because you're doing damn good. And the thing about it is, people and now we're more dependent on each other. Content creators are like pushing each other, and I'm very grateful for the people who's been pushing me lately, like giving little shout outs on Twitter and stuff like that. It really helps, and people bringing me on their shows, like Jeff. They brought me on their the YouTube Saints last week.
Yep.
It was real cool. So it's how you do it, man. It's how you do it.
Yeah, man, I'm doing my best, and I am happy, I'll do collabs with people. I haven't done any in a while though because I've been so busy, but it's not that I'm ignoring people. It's just that I'm pretty slammed right now.
Yeah.
It was once my fans rallied behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been concentrating on trying to get these larger projects launched, the sitcom and getting the medieval village built and getting the studio built out on my land. That has to happen like by the end of the year so I can get started, and so yeah, I mean, my content's been a little bit more sporadic lately, but I think that it's gonna be worth the wait. I think people are gonna love it.
Oh, yeah. I got a $35 stream go, everybody. Let's make that $35. It's a small stream go. Let's do it. Tip, tip, tip. Make my dick grow. $35 will make my penis grow an inch and a half.
Yeah, I'm, but I'm very thankful. SideQuest is massively successful.
Yeah.
For a channel my size. I'll get anywhere between 220 and 300 people watching live. My patrons have really rallied behind me, so I now have a Patreon that's better than fucking anything.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
That's going to help fund my production,
Yeah, absolutely. And it helps pay those bills, man.
Right.
Yeah. I have see, that's another thing when all this notification thing started and all this bullshit started with YouTube and I started getting flagged all the time. I was up to $800 and something, which is not a lot like compared to a lot of people on Patreon. And then all of a sudden I dropped down to, now I'm at like almost at 4. I was at 5 couple, but it's just weird. I don't know. People are not like I've had people tell me, well, I didn't know you was making videos anymore or streaming or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, still doing it.
Right.
But it'll get better. I just stick with it and do my thing. It happens. I go through stages.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that that things pick back up on YouTube, but that I'm also, trying to prepare for the future. That's why I'm trying
a little bit. Yeah.
That's why I'm going to start doing BitChute exclusive content just to get some people over there, start to grow on that platform. I really like what they're doing over there. I like their terms of service. I like that they actually have a not safe for work and not safe for life setting for videos. And so you can actually do some raunchier comedy and stuff without getting flagged down. And, I do like that that they basically just follow the law when it comes to like copyright and content. So like you can actually do movie reviews and won't get flagged down for using more than a 5-second clip, you know?
Oh, that's
And
cool.
yeah, like I'm gonna start doing some more interesting stuff over there on BitChute. I don't think it'll get as big as YouTube. You never know, but I don't think it will. But if we can get enough content creators, I'm trying to lead the way there. You
Yeah.
know, I'm gonna have Ray, who's like the CEO of BitChute. I'm gonna have him on a show next week
Yeah.
to just ask him questions, do like an interview. He need, you know, I've got some ideas to share with him. He needs to start making the rounds on the live streams. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. He's welcome to come on the Morning Wood, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week it'll be back on the main channel and get a little bit more viewers. But the main channel, I mean, I have a lot more, you know, subscribers on the main channel, which is not a lot, but you know, more than here. And so it should be able to get more views. But yeah, he's absolutely welcome. I had somebody else that was friends with him that was talking to me about that, and they, you know, he sent a message to me like, you know, you can do whatever you want on here and stuff like that. So yeah, I need to go over there and do some videos. So I got some ideas for some more raunchier controversy because that's what I used to do. The only thing is, I wish BitChute had live streaming.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not going to get that unless we help them grow.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know, like this is what happened with VidMe. Everybody was using it as just like a backup.
Yes,
right.
That's what they've done. Yep.
And then when VidMe, you know, and VidMe had a lot more operating costs because they were trying to do it like YouTube. They tried to have like servers and like, you know, they were trying to raise millions of dollars to get, you know, funded and stuff to build these massive servers and stuff like that. BitChute's using like a torrent based system where like all the data stored out there in the ether, like a BitTorrent, you know.
Yeah.
And so they don't have the upfront cost, but at the same time, it takes time and money to develop this type of programming and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we as creators really drop the ball in helping alt media. As much as I've seen creators bitch and moan about being on YouTube, and I'm guilty of this too, so I'm not pointing fingers, but as much as we bitch and moan about how Twitter and YouTube treats us, we don't do much in the way of trying to encourage people to use other media.
No, we don't.
You know, it's like we want people to do this all for us, and then we can just pop over there and just start some shit and for free and start making money. We're not willing to help build these platforms. No, I think we're going to have to help build these platforms.
But I'm fucking lazy.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to do, you know, BitChute only content because that just adds more content to my already busy schedule. But
it's a great idea, though.
Yeah, but it's going to have to happen. I picked a platform that I like. You know, VidMe crashed and burned. I don't spend a lot of time on Minds, and Gab is pretty much just like Gab as an alternate Twitter is just not. It's not working. Nobody's moving over there. So
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah.
I've heard of Minds, and I don't like Minds. I don't like the site. I don't like navigating through that fucking place. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's mainly why I don't use it all that much. Is it feels really bloated. You know, they tried to be an alternate to Facebook, but also have like some of the features of Twitter and YouTube too. And it's like that all in one kind of idea for a site is not
too much.
Not that, yeah, it's a lot. At the same time, though, Minds is very popular. I mean, I think they hit sometime earlier this year. They hit 1 million unique users, and that's pretty damn good for an alt site.
It is,
you know.
I tell you what, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a video. I'll just I can't find. No, I'm so stupid. I can't find my fucking camcorder, dude. My very expensive camcorder, I have lost it.
Well, that's not good.
It's not good at all. So I'm gonna have to do it with my webcam and stuff. But I'm gonna do a video for BitChute, just a BitChute only video, and see what happens.
Like I'm trying to lead the charge on this. Like I'm not trying to move permanently to BitChute. I'm still doing my YouTube.
Do it all. Yeah, do it all. Yeah.
But I'm trying to lead the charge, but it's hard to lead the charge a guy like me because of how long it takes me to do a video. Guys like you or like Mundane Matt who just can turn on your camera and do a quick episode just for BitChute. I mean, how long does it take you? You know? I mean, I know there's creativity involved in everything, but you guys don't have Like people that use avatars or just the webcam on do not have the level of editing that I have.
Well, I do all that. I just hadn't done it in a while. I do have the editing and I do the videos. I just haven't really done a video in a while. But yeah, I do all the. So I get what you're doing. I don't do the stuff that you do or the stuff like you do. But yeah, I understand what you're saying though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying it is really. It's not just about the script writing and then getting in front of the camera and making sure your lights are good. I mean, I'm talking green screen effects, magic effects, fucking makeup and costume with lighting and the cameras and the. It gets to being a really difficult to do.
Yeah,
I
got a whole fucking wall painted chroma key green over there.
Yeah, you need to get back into it then, man. Get that higher production level, man.
Yeah, I've got all that. I've got the light. No, I got to get some more bulbs, man. All my bulbs. I just got really into this live streaming, and well, here's the deal. For a long time there, I did a lot of that. Mainly, I was a video maker, and that was it. But then I got into this. I got into kind of a depressed stage, right? And in life, and I stopped doing everything, and then I got into streaming and shit. But yeah, I'm very seriously thinking about bringing back a lot of the content. But I want to do something different than I used to do. Right. I want to do something different. So we'll see. But yeah, man, your fucking shit's awesome. The live streaming thing is it's cool. I like it. I like doing it. I like just being a talker and doing the shit. I don't want to be deemed just as a live streamer though. I don't, because my passion is still video making.
Right.
What the fuck was that? Something happened to was there a bug on my camera?
I have no idea.
What the fuck, dude? Maybe a roach or something. I live next to an apartment complex, and those motherfuckers are nasty over there. And I have to fog this house like every month because all their roaches and shit come over here.
Right.
Fucking po-ass motherfucker. I'm po though. I can't help it. I love how we're all over the place in chat, and it's all good. Fuck chat. Chat needs to be talking about what we're talking about. That's what chat needs to be doing. You sons of bitches. And y'all need to be tipping too. $35 stream go. If I don't make it, Magog dies.
Yeah, I die every day.
Yeah, I do too. I am dying. Dude, I need to lose some fucking weight. I'm fat.
Yeah, I could stand to lose a good 20 pounds.
Yeah, see, I used to weigh about 600 pounds, and I lost a lot of fucking weight. I went down to under 260. I was about 250 something. And then I got sick, and I gained about 130 pounds back.
Yep.
I'm nowhere near where I was when at my fattest in life, but I did gain a lot of weight back.
Well, I have incentive too, because now, like, once I do the sitcom and build the bigger sets and stuff, Magog's going to be like fully on camera, not just sitting behind a desk. And I'm like, true. I want to look good. I want to look good on camera.
Yeah.
I got to be a movie star now. I got to be a movie star.
A movie star.
I'm not going to be no Matthew McConaughey pulling my shirt off every 5 seconds, but it'd be nice if I dropped a few pounds.
I'm fat. I don't give a fuck. Look at that. That's delicious right there. Look at that. Ooh, you want that, don't you, my guy?
I have no idea what.
You want that shit, don't you, bro?
Pulling out the weird nipple gay shit, man.
Yeah, man. I got little tiny itty bitty nipples, and everybody always makes fun of my nipples. Because most guys got like salami slices on their chest, and mine looks like little bitty fucking Tic Tacs. Yeah. So what kind of titty do you prefer? Do you prefer the big areola or the little areola?
I am not discriminate.
You're not discriminate, but I don't like the ones that look like fried bologna laying on their chest. I don't like those.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's some that are just like, yeah, I mean, there's exceptions, but
yeah,
for the most part, I mean, men just like boobs. I mean,
yeah,
I've just accepted that. I've just accepted that. If a girl comes up to you, is like, "You want to see my titties?" You just go, "Yeah, I do."
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. You want to see them, but when they pull them out and it looks like, like I said, fried bologna with the little cuts there, I don't dig that. Oh, that's funny.
Doing my thing, man. I just
Hey,
like.
yeah. So yeah, somebody's commenting to you. Hey, Magog, you should check if Paramount or whoever doesn't have a trademark on the name Magog from Andromeda or some
Andromeda.
Andromeda. Yeah.
If if they do, there's nothing they can do about me.
Yeah.
It's not how trademark works. You don't just get to own a word that's literally in the Bible. Like Magog is in the Bible.
Yeah.
Magog is in British folklore too. There's a giant named Magog, Cog Magog. And they were like a race of aliens. So as long as I'm not playing one of them motherfuckers with like the same makeup and shit, no, I'm not just Magog either. I'm Magog of Morskar. Like, there's nothing they can do about that. There really isn't. But I appreciate you looking out, man. Thanks 006. Appreciate you looking out. But
fuck that. Fuck that dude. He's just being stupid. Now, that's one of my dudes right there. He's cool.
Yeah, no, there's nothing they can do about me. That's really not how trademark works. They can trademark a word, but it has to be trademarked to a specific thing. So it's like what's his name? The announcer for like boxing, he trademarked, "Let's get ready to rumble."
Yeah.
But that trademark only applies to how he says it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're at a live event, you're an announcer at a live event, and you say, "Let's get ready to rumble," you could get sued. But if I were to do, like, if I were to say right here on this stream, "Let's get ready to rumble," you can't do shit about it. Nobody can sue me over that.
No, yeah.
It's a completely different context. It's a completely different show. It's not in the same setting or industry as him, Michael Buffer.
Mm-hmm.
Like trademark works a very funny way. I've looked into trademark laws and everything and copyright laws just to make sure I was covered on a lot of things I've done. Not just Magog, but like books I've written and things like that. And it is interesting how they've broken it down, because they don't want somebody walking into the trademark office and being like, "I'd like to trademark the word cat." Like, you can't really do that. That's a pretty common word, like.
That's like when the Fine Brothers on YouTube wanted to trademark reaction video.
Right.
They would fuck you pieces of shit.
Right. Now, like when Andy Worski trademarked liberalist, fuck with Sargon and paid like $1,200 to trademark liberalist.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking unique, but at the same time, it didn't do anything.
That fucking dude pisses me off, though. Worski's a piece of shit.
I stopped watching him like months ago because he got into the. I didn't really care for internet blood sports. I like a lot of the people that do it. Like, I'm still friends with Failure and Tonka and Vamp Candy, and if Andy talked to me, I'd talk to him back. But I just don't watch his content anymore.
The blood sports thing was idiotic. I mean, if you like it, fine. I'm not saying nobody should like it or whatever, but it was just. That's what I did the Morning Wood. That's why I started the Morning Wood. I wanted an alternative to that kind of content. I wanted to do goofy, funny, friendly, and let them have, let them do their thing. But I just didn't like how people went on there and dogpiled each other. And he was like honestly, he was like the golden boy. Everybody was all about Worski. Within a year's time, he burnt every bridge that he had.
Oh, yeah.
And I talked to a lot of fucking YouTubers at VidCon, and they all told me the same thing. He backstabbed them. He did this. He did that. And you just can't trust somebody like that. And, so I really, I've never really talked to Worski. See, here's the thing, JF, right? JF was a friend of mine at one time. We were actually pretty good buddies. He used to come on my channel all the time. We did a lot of content together. I used to do a show called the Pimpmunk Show that was very popular. It was a very popular show. But I stopped doing it because of all the YouTube bullshit. But he come on there. So but he never did this racist shit he talked about. It was never involved. Then all of a sudden he started doing this racist shit, and I'm like, what the fuck, JF? And then he stopped talking to me because he got a lot of popularity now. You don't want to talk to him. But fuck him. He's a racist.
Yeah, I mean,
that's racist.
Right. Don't get me wrong. Like Worski and Tonka and all them, while it lasted, they made a lot of money.
Oh, fuck. They were kicking ass. They were kicking ass, like in views. I mean, goddamn, they were doing well. But like I said it all along, that kind of content can't last because people are going to start turning on each other. And that's exactly what happened.
Yep. And it wasn't just that. I mean, anything based on that much like actual hatred, not like play hatred. Like I could come on your stream and be like, you motherfucker. And you'd be like, shut your face, cracker. And I'll be like, fuck you, fat fuck. And everybody know we joking.
Yeah, exactly.
But blood sports was like actual fucking vitriol. So it was like, so it got to a point to where it started getting into everybody's heads because they lived in that headspace for so long. Like the hosts of the show, like Tonka, like all of them, they started fucking getting real depressed in real life, and like things were really bothering them. And like Vamp told me now that like internet blood sports kind of died down, and they had their split off, and Tonka went back to just doing kind of a kumite that's just more of like a hangout with some buddies. And Vamp told me he's much happier now. In life, Oh,
yeah. I think that I'm maybe having some technical difficulties. I think that YouTube keeps what's that word when it starts doing a little circle again? Buffering. I think it keeps buffering. And I noticed that somebody else was talking about that earlier. Then all of a sudden, a lot of people just dropped it once. So
yeah, it's really weird, man. Like for some reason, some channels just. Like it might be your local internet connection, actually. Like if you try turning off your camera and see if it gets better, because it might be.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually me. I think it's YouTube.
No, because I never have buffering problems.
Dude, yeah, but you don't stream all the time like I do.
Yeah, that's true. But like I really don't know why some channels just have fucking problem. Like Beardy will stream and he'll have problems now and again, but he has shitty Canadian internet.
I actually have pretty decent internet though. I mean, the only time
it's decent for live streaming. You don't even
no, it's like very fast internet. It's like
what's your speed?
I can't. It's like what is it like?
Run a Google speed test real quick. Go to Google and type in speed test.
I don't remember what it was. I did it a while back. I can't remember what it was. Let me see. I'll do it.
Yeah, type in speed test on Google and see what your upload and download is.
Boom, 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 boom. It's doing it right now. Now, right now, my internet may be messing up. I don't know. It's weird. Let me see. It's not doing. It's still doing the test. Okay. A socket error occurred during the download test. Please try again later.
Yeah, I just ran it and it ran fine. Yeah, you're having problems with your local broadband.
Oh, they could be having issues. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. It's doing it again. Now it's doing it. I think that just. Let me see. And I could be having internet issues today. It could possibly be what it is. Most of the time, it runs really smooth.
Right.
Yeah. It's doing it. Well, there it goes again. It's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it. Oh, yeah. Do it. You test my speed, baby. Oh, I'm so stupid. All right. It says there's a top and a bottom, right?
Yeah. Upload and download.
Yeah. 70.3 and 5.3. 124 ms is what it says.
Yeah, that's fucking low, man.
Jesus. It is today. Sure. Normally it's way higher than that. Maybe just
I just ran mine and I'm 100 megabytes, 100.5 megabytes download and about 8 megabytes upload.
Yeah, I think it maybe just having internet issues today. I did it again because I've done this before and then do it a second time and it's a completely different read.
So, yeah, it fluctuates a little bit, but it shouldn't fluctuate that much. It should be pretty standard.
Yeah.
But yeah, buffering. I don't know if that can necessarily be laid at YouTube's feet because they say
yeah, it has at times. It can do it at times. Server problems, but this is probably on me today. It happens. Can't do nothing to do about it. Put my dick in it now.
Yes, so you're freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're freezing on my end. I didn't hear what you said.
I'm having internet issues.
Yep.
That's what's going on. It's okay. I mean, like I said, everybody has internet issues from time, but usually it's pretty smooth. Normally it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd call my internet company if I were you, and I'd be like, upgrade me to the highest fucking thing you can give me, even if you have to send me a new router. Like,
I do have the highest one they've got.
Really?
Yeah.
How much you pay?
I pay a lot of money. My internet bill's like was like 170 something like that.
Jesus Christ, you're getting that slow of internet at $170 a month? Where are you in the country?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm living in a little bitty town, but I live in the town area.
Who's your company?
Max South.
See, I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Max South. It's a big company around here. It's the only one around here, really. Well, especially in my area. There's another one in Tupelo, but they suck, I think.
I'm running Suddenlink, and I'm like their highest speed, unlimited, bandwidth, and it's like $80 a month.
And plus, there's actually my dad's in there watching Amazon Prime or something like that on his TV.
Oh yeah, that'll eat up bandwidth there if he's streaming too. If he's streaming too, it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, that's exactly it's what's happening. We got, and I mean, my phone's not connected, Gage. Yes, it is actually. Anyways, it's just a bad day for my internet, I guess.
I got to figure out internet when I move out to the country because I'm building the studio out there. I'm building the village. My whole life is internet right now. So I'm trying to think of like the best way to get internet out there. Because, I mean, if I have to, I'll get satellite, but that shit sucks. Like, I'm hoping because there are electrical poles going to my land down the easement and they have phone line on them, I'm hoping I can at least at the minimum get like high speed DSL.
Yeah.
I've got to figure that shit out. If I can pay the cable company to run fucking cable from the road, I'll do it. Even if it costs me like 10 grand,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a lot of issues over. It's buffering a lot. So I think I'm probably going to go ahead and end this because people are leaving and shit, trying to come back, but I'll probably just do something later when it's better.
Yep, sounds good, man.
Oh, there's Luna. Oh, we can stay. Oh, fuck it. I'll just talk to Luna. Luna's hot.
Hi, Luna.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Dylan. I'm goofy. No, not yet.
No, she's one of them I'm going to be hanging with in September in Texas.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to show her my little white wiener. I have like a small penis, man.
It's like a thimble wearing a clown's wig.
Yeah. I used to say I thought it's like a half-eaten gummy worm. I have to stick my thumb up my ass and hold my breath for it to pop out my belly. It's every time I take a shower, I have a sex change.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's
dude. But yeah, I mean, but you're not like those people that I'm talking about, like those guys that like really nothing.
Yeah, that's me right there.
Nuh-uh.
I have a micro penis. But what you gotta understand though, the smaller the Peter, the better they eat her.
I'll take your word for it.
The littler the dick, the better they lick.
You won't be like one of those dudes that are like, "Oh, is this the clit?" Is this
Yeah.
the clip? Where is it?
My dick looks like a clit. My dick looks like a clit. It's so small. It's just bad.
Oh my God.
I have to tie an ironing board on my ass to keep falling in. It's bad.
It's so boring.
I pulled up some tweets and started like reading funny tweets in my redneck voice.
Yeah.
And the funniest one was like, how you going to tell me to go deeper when my pelvis is touching yours? You done, that's just rude. You know I done run out of dick.
Yeah. I made a joke a couple weeks ago. My bitch tell me to go deeper, like I'm holding back. What the fuck are you talking? Like I'm actually holding back. I'm giving you all I got, sweetheart.
I done run out of dick.
That's when you go get like, you know, I don't know, like some kind of whole thing. And like, okay, you want this then? Oh my gosh. Jay found out something that I could actually buy myself for Christmas.
What's that?
Oh shit. What is it called? I'll look for it. I'll put it. It's called the Magic Wand.
Magic Wand.
Yeah.
So it's a sex toy.
Yeah.
You got creepy with that, Luna. Shit.
Yeah. You're not supposed to buy yourself Christmas gifts.
No, Luna.
Oh, nobody buys me anything, so
I'll buy you
I
something.
have to buy my own.
I'll get you give me a thumb jump. As long as you give me a thumb and index finger. I can't say yes, I do.
That is a personal massager.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can also use it. And me and him watched this video with his.
After AP and Gasly had me on a show where they were interviewing Charlotte Sartry, the porn actress, she revealed a lot about the porn industry that I did not know. And she straight up was like, no, nine times out of 10 squirting videos, like girls orgasming and squirting everywhere, that's piss.
Yeah.
You know,
you're talking about redhead.
It's all an act. Yeah. She even described it. She was like, these girls will like drink water constantly until the color goes away, you know, so that's not yellow.
Yeah.
And then they'll fucking drink like a gallon of water before doing a scene so that they fucking can act like they're orgasming and just squirt everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, nope, not doing that. Nope, I can't watch those videos anymore. Now that I know how the sausage is made.
Jack and Glenn just posted a tweet. Your house isn't haunted. You're lonely. It's mean.
Now, don't get me wrong. I know that can happen because I used to have a girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They can squirt.
I can, but I just don't believe all the videos, you know?
No.
I just don't. Now you can't tell, you know, I don't know which ones are just peeing everywhere or which ones are actually, especially them girls that are like squirting across the room and shit. That's piss. That's gotta be piss. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, but there is this. What's that? I don't know if Luna knows what it is. There's a certain pouch that you girls have that builds up, and that's what causes the squirt, a real squirt.
Mm-hmm.
But what he's talking about is true. It's a lot of those porn videos it's just piss.
Yep, like they're selling a product, you know.
Yeah, but squirting is real, but most of the videos aren't. And I've actually talked to Redhead Redemption too as well on DP, and she revealed a lot of shit. So it was cool. She's a cool chick.
Yep.
Very
most porn stars are. Like,
yeah, Mercedes is awesome. Mercedes.
Yeah. They don't like none of this like fucking echo chamber hardcore left bullshit, you know, like, you know how many like porn actresses were like responding to the like grid girls losing their jobs because the left came out, were like, it's fucking sexism and these women are just meat for men to look at, you know, and so all those grid girls on the Formula One racing, you know, races, they got fired. Like the companies all dumped the grid girls, and it's like all these beautiful women who had great jobs who loved what they do just lost all their jobs because the feminists were like, "Nah, men, evil," and just seeing all like the porn actresses respond to that, be like, "What do you think about our fucking job?" You know, like we love our fucking, like I literally get fucked every day for a living and I get paid a lot of money for it. It's fucking awesome, you know?
Yeah. Well, man, I mean, these fucking, we're going to have to go ahead and end this, I guess, because people are dropping out. It went from 16 to 10. That's like an 8. So we're just going to go ahead and end this. I'm sorry about the buffering, guys. I do apologize. Yeah, it's not my fault. And I'll just talk to you later. We'll do another stream. I'll do a stream later tonight, and maybe it's better then. But anyways, see you later, guys. Bye-bye. Well, I think I know what the problem is. It is that my dad's in there on streaming and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, see you guys later.